It's very hot out here, everyone. Oh, nobody gives a crap. Just look at the pretty trees. Oh, Chris, that's the least of my problems. I've had to fix my car, and I don't even have enough money to feed the kitties for the rest of the month. And I've called everybody I know, and everybody's just shut me down. I don't mean to be a beggar. I'm so screwed. And it ain't about me. This is not about me. It's not about me. I'm not sitting there saying, oh, I want some money from me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do any of that. I don't. Of course, the people I know that I have asked have said, "Whoa, we're having problems." So that's the yeah. I can do that, but nobody's willing to even offer me $5. I've called a couple of people. Oh, we're having problems too. I mean, I've called John and a couple other people, and we're having issues too. And I'm like, there's nothing left for me to do. Go out there and find some scangy man and say, hey, I look good for my age. That's my only avenue. Or steal. I don't even know how to steal. I'm screwed. And it's not about me. It's not about me. This is not about me. This is about my cats. And all it takes is one catastrophe to put me over the edge. Because at the end of the month, I literally only have change left. And I have just... Oh. Oh, Rosemary, you're so sweet. I don't want to ask anybody for anything, but I'm at the point that my other phone is dead. It's dead. I cannot fix it. And I was hoping to be monetized. I don't know what to do. My mother just sits there and she stares blankly into space. I am mourning the death of my mother, and she is not. She's gone. And I mourn her, even though she's still alive, but she's gone. And I hate to ask anybody for anything, but it's not for me, it's for the cats. I'm just so sorry. But I've hit rock bottom. I've literally hit rock bottom. I built up that channel for 5 years. And I hope that cars and their fancy houses and their fancy coffee and their whatever. But it would have meant something to me. can't breathe. I can't breathe. But, you know, everything I worked for 5 years is gone. It's in the garbage. It's gone. I'll never get it back. And, because the phone is dead, and I cannot connect to another phone. So, over 4,000 watch hours in the toilet. 7,400 subscribers in the toilet. And I was just talking to somebody about, I told somebody how much money somebody I know makes. Well, they have more subscribers than you. And I'm like, yeah, but I have more viewers. So it's all about views. And, because I was belittled because somebody had more subscribers, but I had more watchers. And it doesn't matter what you have over 1,000 subscribers. That doesn't matter. I had more viewers. Anyway, I love being belittled. It makes me reminds me of my childhood, my mother and my daddy who belittled me every day. But anyway, I'm just a loser. If it were not for my cats, I'd go out there and jump from a log truck. I would. I just ain't live. This is not living. What I'm doing is not living. I don't know what to do. I love my cats. I don't know how anybody can help. I don't know. Everybody I've asked, they're like, well, we have our own problems. So, yeah. I would have took $5. $5 would have been a help. But then, hear people like, well, I can't help you. But then they're like, I just bought this and I just bought that. So whatever. I don't care anymore. Is there any way anybody could just send any cash to my address? I don't know if anybody's willing to do that. Oh, thank you, Sydney Cat. I'm so embarrassed about everything. I'm so embarrassed about how my life has turned out. A few years ago, I owned my own business and was making money. And now my life's turned to a great big giant shithole that I can't stand to live in anymore. I can't stand to live. This life anymore. can't. But I watch these videos online of people who have their cats who die. The person who owns the cats die. And then the cats are put down or desolate. And all I can do is picture my babies sitting there. I called John and he said he had nothing for me, Rosemary. I called John and we talked for about 2 hours, but he said he was having his issues and he had nothing for me, Rosemary. He couldn't help me. I love John, but he had nothing for me. And I watch these videos of people whose cats are left behind after the person dies. And that's the only reason I'm alive right now. Because I can't stand to see what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen to Tuxie and Bajoko and Miracle and Selena and Salisa. When I'm gone, they will be euthanized. Because people around here hate cats. They hate cats. And they will take them down. So the only reason I survive right now is because anyway, I know I'm a loser. I don't need anybody to tell me. I don't need anybody to tell me. Thank you, Sydney Cat. Are we allowed to tell our address on here? Let me tell you, I gave up a thriving business to take care of my mother. And a mother who said, I don't like you. I love you because I have to, because you're my child. A woman who said, I do not even like you. And I always think, my God. Oh no, Sydney Cat. She said that 15 years ago. She don't. No, she became nice to me as her dementia set in. The one good thing about my mother and her dementia was she stopped saying hateful things to me that made me cry. Yeah. Now she just doesn't say anything. But when she was in her right mind, she would say things like, well, if this so-and-so was your daddy, you wouldn't be so ugly. Or, oh, that guy didn't think you were cute. You're not. You're just imagining things. Or whatever, you know. She would say, I don't like you at all. She was in her right mind. These were all things she said to me years ago. And I just dealt with it. So. Well, anyway, I guess I'll go away. There's nobody here. Nobody wants to watch. Well, I could send my phone number in 3 different messages if anybody wants to hear that. If anyone wants to hear my phone number in 3 different messages, and then they could call me if somebody wants to do that. Because I think if you divide it up in 3 different messages, okay, the first 3 digits are 318. Okay, the next 3 numbers are 953. And the next 4 numbers are 8112. I thank you all so much. Because I've literally hit rock bottom. Oh, that Tranquil 555 is connected to the phone that is dead. That phone is dead. And I went to Walmart and looked at phones today. The cheapest I could find was like 50 something. And I only have $5. I don't have $5. So, the channel that I worked 5 years on is gone. That channel is gone. I will not be able to buy even the cheapest of phones for the next 3 weeks. So, it's gone. At least I feel a cool breeze coming through, y'all. It's so hot here. I think there's a whole heat dome over the whole country. Somebody said, "Gum and Cat too," said, well, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank anybody for being here. Oh, Gunman, I'm having the crappiest day anybody could imagine. No, I don't have any of that, Jeff, but thank you for asking. I don't have anything like that. But thank for asking. You're so kind. But I did put my phone number for this working phone. The other phone is now defunct. I've took the battery out. I did everything else. But the first three numbers, 318. Let's leave it at that, 318. And then the next three numbers are 953. And then 8112. You know, I've always tried to be a good person. And I've spent thousands of dollars helping my friends. And then they always used me. And now I'm sitting here with nothing. Oh, Rosemary, you're so sweet. I know everybody's having a hard time, and I am not a lazy person. When I had my car was down and I was having anxiety attacks for 3 days, I was cutting down small trees. I was clearing everything. I should just show y'all the mountain of stuff I cleared. I am not lazy. I'm just afraid to leave my mother alone. I don't know what to do. I can't leave her. But I might have to. I mean, it's just like, but there's no way her Social Security from her small pittance of working at Walmart is enough to support me and her. Just her Social Security supplement is $486 a month. $486 a month. And that's her Social Security supplement. And she only goes to the doctor once a year for a checkup. $486 a month. That's a big chunk out of our Social Security. And that leaves us with, let me do the math. Few $100s a month to live on. And then when I have something like, I have to buy a battery and then pay somebody to put it in. Screwed. I'm screwed. Well, thank you all for being here. The chat's not moving. Guess this phone's dying now. But thank you who did watch. I appreciate it. Is under a very, like what they call a heat dome. But here in the South, we just call it summer. That's like May, June, July, August, September. Oh, Stefano, thank you for being here. You've always been a great friend, Stefano. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. I thank all of you for being here. Jeff, the main phone where this account was, it's just flashing on and off. I made a video about it earlier, and it's been doing that for 3 days. It turns on, it turns off, the phone is over 5 years old. Um, it's such an old phone because I bought the phone as a pay-as-you-go phone. And over 5 years ago, I can't even buy a charger for the phone. It's so old. I paid $34 for that phone. And I thought, well, I have no Wi-Fi and I only have a $34 phone. And I was able to get over 7,000. Last count, I had 7,400 some views. I was over my 4,000 watch hours. And so I accomplished a lot with $34. You gotta hand it to me. I can do a lot with nothing. I can do a lot with nothing. Because that's what I did. But I enjoyed making videos with y'all, and I enjoyed sharing Miracle growing up and bouncing off the trees. And I really enjoyed my live streams at the watering hole, watching the cats eat, and the sunset. And I enjoyed all the good friends. And we listened to the frogs and the insects. And I got to have somebody to talk to who was under the age of 80. Because I do have a neighbor I talk to, but they're older than my mother. There's nothing wrong with being over 82, but I did enjoy my live streams, talking with everybody, watching the sunsets, watching the cats, watching everyone else's interactions, talking with everybody. And they were doing that through my channel. And it was like Judy and Sir Smokes a lot, and British Bee. And there's just random people would come on who maybe never watched my videos. Judy and Debbie and Cheryl, and yeah, I know everybody has problems. I know that. I know that. I just want to provide for my cats, and which I always want to do. I have been eating ramen noodles for the last several months. I don't know why I'm not dead from malnutrition. To take care of my cats. Anyway, I think chat is frozen, or either nobody's here. Thank you for being here, and I do thank every one of you for supporting my other channel over the past 5 years. I appreciate that. So anyway, I don't know if and when anyone will ever hear from me again. Thank you, Rosemary. I love you so much. I don't want to bother anybody because I know everybody's got their own shit going on. It ain't just me. Anyway. But if anyone wants to talk to me personally, one message, you gotta divide it up. Oh, YouTube's so screwy. 318, next message, 953, and then 8112. Well, thank you, Stefano. Thank you, Stefano. I know you've been with my channel for at least 4 years. I appreciate it, Stefano. I really do. Uh, give some hugs to Lita. Uh, yeah, did when I had another channel, y'all. I had another channel before that other one. It was called Introverts Inspiration. And it was my channel with my cat Ori, who passed away, unfortunately, at only 3 years old. And it crushed me like a bug. And so the phone died, and I got another phone. It's this phone right here. I tried to connect to that channel, and everybody said, oh, he needs an email. You need an email. So I kept putting in the email. Suppose the email was Jackie Joe Johnson 333. That is not my name. So I was putting in there Jackie Joe Johnson 33333. Oh, well, no. That email name is owned by somebody else. Yeah, it's my channel. And they're like, you cannot use Jackie Joe Johnson 333. And I'm like, well, that's my name. That's my channel. And I'm trying to get back on here. Like, no, you can't, because this belongs to Jackie Joe Johnson 333. And I'm like, that's me. I never could reconnect. I had the email, everything. So my very first YouTube channel that I created with my cat Ori, it's still out there. I can still watch the channel. I can go, that channel is on my subscription page. I still go watch it. I cannot post on it. So, anyway. I really do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Who wants to watch a great big giant shit show going down the toilet, which is what my life is, and I would not be alive right now if it were not for my cats. Because I love my cats. I love my cats. I love my cats. I don't know what happened to them. And they were took to a shelter. Anyway, I'll say goodbye now. Not that anybody gives a fuck. Goodbye.